Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Chris Jr. will be kind of in and out parts of this video. He's kind of been available and not been available, kind of depending on what day it is. I filmed this over the course of about a week. And in this video, we get an alignment done. We install a shift light. We test the shift light, and we go for our first nighttime cruise because this car had never been out of the driveway after dark. So we had to test those headlights out. So join me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. I'm about to take Junior's car in to get an alignment. It's really the last thing we need to do to make it truly daily drivable and streetable. It's everything else is going really well with the car. But right now we have two tires that are kind of aimed at like this. When you're going down the road, if you pull the wheel to the right, the left tire straightens up and the right tire aims out and it starts pulling you to the right. Well, when you adjust it back over, you get the right tire aimed straight and the left tire starts pulling you over to the left, and you're just constantly rowing the car back and forth. It's the only real issue that's left with this thing. I'm about to go down to a local Jeep place, or a place that is most well known for working on old Jeeps. It's more of an off-road store, but they have an alignment rack in there. They have a very good reputation for being able to align pretty much anything. I stopped and talked to them, told them the deal with the front suspension and everything, and they said it shouldn't be a problem. Due to my work schedule, I probably won't be able to pick up the vehicle until Friday afternoon, but that'll give them plenty of time to mess with it. They probably won't even get it on the rack today. We discussed that, but that'll give them all day Thursday and most of Friday to get it done. I told them I don't need anything perfect. I just need the tires to be aimed at true north, so it's not going crazy on me and I'm not having to constantly row it back and forth. Junior and I tried to sort of straighten it out after we took the front suspension apart. We kind of eyeballed it. It looks decent on the ground, but it's obviously rowing back and forth. We don't have an alignment rack. We don't have any way to measure anything, so we just eyeballed it. We jacked it up, eyeballed it, put it back down, tried it again, but we were exhausted from doing the rebuilding the suspension, so it was close enough when we started driving it. There's always the chance that due to the aftermarket tubular K-member, the coilover springs and struts and all the stuff done to this vehicle, they may not be able to get it done. They may not be able to get it all, but I told them I just need the wheels aimed more straight than they are, and I'll cope with everything else. I guess after I get it back, I'll do a review on it and let you know how it goes. If they did really well, I'll name drop them. I'll give them credit. If it didn't go so well, I probably won't, because I'm not here to trash anybody. This is kind of a special circumstance. They may not be able to get this car very well straight. There could be some more damage that we missed. Who knows? I'm not going to be overly critical of them as long as it doesn't get worse. So let's get going. For reference, right now, this is how the steering wheel sits. If you pull it over to the left, you start aiming left. To go somewhat straight, you're about here, and to turn right, you'll be about there. So let's get going. I forgot to mention earlier, Junior's not here. Junior's in school today. I'm trying to get the car fixed during the week so we can drive it on the weekends. Just for reference, this is kind of how I drive the car full time. This is not an exaggeration. It aims left, and you got to pull it back to the right, and then you're slowly and steadily aiming back to the right. You approach the white line, you bump it back towards the left, you approach the yellow line, and then you're back to the right. It doesn't ever truly stay straight. I don't know if you can see this, but the wheel is cocked hard to the right. That's what we're going to try to fix. Thursday, September 21st. I'm picking the car up. They got it done really quick. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to drive it home the 3 miles. I've got to change, get ready for work. It'll probably be this weekend before I can actually put some miles on it, test everything out. But We'll see how it feels in the 3 miles home. I've just now pulled out of the alignment shop, going down our local farm to market at 45 miles per hour. Already a huge difference. The steering wheel is aimed straight. The wheel is going straight. It feels amazing. I am going to still give it a pretty long test drive here in a few days. Make sure it handles better at 55, 60, 65 and all that. But already it's a marked improvement. I'm not going to have to row the car back and forth. I can just one-hand drive this and kick back and relax right now. So I'm going to say that they nailed it just from this short little drive, but I am going to go ahead and give it a full review this weekend. So far, so good. Putting more miles on the car today. Rock solid down the middle of the roadway. No sawing the wheel back and forth. Feels great. I'm doing a steady 60. I've had it up a little quicker a couple of times. It feels great. I'm just about prepared to say that this was a complete success, and the alignment is perfect. I picked up some homeless urchin child along the way. You look like you needed a ride. You look like you might like Mustangs. This is Junior's first time in the car since we got it aligned a few days ago. So we're out just cruising it, putting a few more miles on it so we can confirm that the alignment is rock solid, and it is. He's driving straight as an arrow, no more sawing the wheel back and forth over and over. In fact, check this out, boy. We're on a straightaway, watch this. Nice and straight. No knee, no nothing. So great work by Dammit 4x4 in Canyon Lake, Texas. I've been driving this thing for about 5 days now, and I am prepared to give 2 thumbs up to Dammit Performance, or Dammit 4x4 in Canyon Lake, Texas, the Sattler area of Canyon Lake. They did an amazing job on this thing. I wasn't sure they were going to be able to. The car is straight as an arrow. It feels great. They did amazing work. DAM-IT, Dammit, as in a lake dam. Dammit 4x4. They did great work. So if you're in the area, or if you're going to be in the area, hit them up. You can trust them to do whatever. They're not just a 4x4 shop. They'll work on anything. They're knowledgeable mechanics. They did a great job. We've just finished installing our Glowshift brand shift light, and it seems to work really well. Now maybe I'll quit over revving this thing. Highly unlikely. All right, go ahead and record. Chris and I spent the last hour and a half tuning the carburetor with a vacuum gauge and setting the timing and throttle position and idle mixture set screws. And this is the best the car's ever run. We don't have any kind of miss at low RPM or anything. This is fantastic. The car will accelerate from any point, pull to any point, no hesitation, no miss. It's the best this car has run. And I say that every week or so, and then I go and screw up the tune. This time I really mean it, and I don't plan to touch the tune at all. We are officially going on our first night cruise. The sun is setting over here. It's not quite dark yet, but we're gonna go grab a bite to eat, and afterwards we're gonna cruise. We got all our headlights and all our tail lights working, and now we're gonna see how well they work. The car has literally never been driven by us after dusk, so wish us the best. Oh, it's bright. Oh God, that's bright. Oh God, so bright. Oh, that's gonna have to move. Oh dear Lord. Oh, so horrible. Turn it off. It is now officially dark, well past sundown. Pitch black outside. We're gonna headlights work.
Mine's not going to tell me driver. Oh, Mom's going to hit us.
Oh, drink. You gotta hold the drinks, boy. That's much better with the shift light aimed to the side. A lot better. Alright, our headlights work really well. There are the brights. There are the dims. They're not bad by modern standards. They're definitely really good for 1982 standard. They're probably almost as good as my daily driver.
Yeah, it is.
Where's my towel? Where's my hand bag? Car's doing really well at night. The dimmer and bright switch are working fine. The lights have a good throw. Car's doing really well for our first night drive.
Don't worry, I'll copy the big one for you. First night drive was successful. Headlights are working well, brake lights are working well, tail lights are working well. And that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun. The car, this Mustang, Project Piece of Stang, which Chris Jr. hates that name. I came up with that. You're welcome. But a Piece of Stang is not really much of a piece of stang anymore. She may not be pretty. We're going to work on that next summer. But she's really functional. She's turned into a great street car. And there's not a lot left to do. There's some basic maintenance stuff. I'm going to install a heater core, some heater core tubing here soon. I'm going to move the shift light because that was not an exaggeration. Even before dusk, this thing was blinding the crap out of me. It's fine in broad daylight. As soon as it's a little bit dim, this thing will burn your retinas out. So I'm going to move it over by the tachometer. Hopefully that way when I'm looking straight ahead, the light won't blind me if I'm looking ahead and it's coming from the side. That's all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for watching.